One of the most dangerous qualities that grows in a person's life is bitterness. And I want to talk to you about why it's dangerous and what to do about it, especially as it relates to children. I'm Dr. Scott Taransky. I coach parents and I train coaches. If you're interested in being coached or being trained as a coach, visit my website at biblicalparenting.coach and learn all about it. Bitterness is one of those problems that can eat away at the heart of a person. And it's very dangerous because bitterness, you know when you're entering bitterness because your propensity to get angry is greater. That means that you're going to get angry more often, and often the explosion is greater than the situation warrants. Anger starts to overtake us in that case when bitterness gets its foothold inside of our lives. That's why Ephesians 4:31 says, get rid of all bitterness. And it also gives some solutions in verse 32 that can help us do that. I'll share those with you in a minute. But bitterness is made of two things. It's made of anger and it's made of hurt. That's the challenge, because we have this hurt and sometimes we hold on to the hurt because we've been hurt and we cover it with our anger and we don't want to release it. It's very important to deal with both of those particular issues in our lives. We deal with the anger by letting go of the offense. And that's why Ephesians 4:32 gives us these three suggestions, or maybe they're commands, to deal with bitterness. They're be kind, be compassionate, and to be forgiving. As we do those things, we're able to deal with the anger in our lives. But that leaves the hurt. And a lot of people don't want to live with the hurt because it hurts so much. And the anger helps cover up that hurt. But the hurt is actually a valuable thing, because when we get in touch with the hurt inside of our lives, then we can experience comfort. Comfort from others, comfort from ourselves, and certainly comfort from God. That's what 2 Corinthians chapter 1 talks about. How God takes the troubles that we have in our lives, the pains, the hurts, and he comforts us in those so that we can have a ministry to comfort other people. You see, if you become hurt in your life and you have bitterness in your life, it hardens your heart and it makes it so difficult for you to care about others or deal with others. But if you have a soft heart, it means you're compassionate to other people who've been hurt like you've been hurt. And it gives you the ability to be kind to them and forgiving of others. So it's very important to understand these ideas and then to pass them on to children so children can learn to let it go. We have to tell kids, you got to let it go, because if you hold on to it, you're going to turn into an ugly person. You don't want to become an ugly person. You have to learn how to let it go. And that doesn't mean you let go of the hurt. And I can comfort you as a dad or a mom in order to help you deal with that pain. But if you hold on to the anger, it's going to create this ugliness inside and gunk up your heart, and bad things are going to happen. So release the bitterness. It's dangerous. And instead, be kind and compassionate and forgiving.